I cannot wait for these to go on sale because you are going to love them. I'm going to go through what every brush does. You can buy them individually now as well as in a set. And we've got the most beautiful leather Italian-made makeup brush case that you can purchase if you want to. Oh, I'm so excited and I'm so proud. Can't wait to show you. Foundation brush. Okay, so we love a flat, big foundation brush. Don't want it too tiny, it takes too long to get foundation on. I'm going to show you how to use it. So I normally squirt my foundation on the back of my hand and then paint it on. A foundation brush is really good for getting in the nooks and crannies and for kind of giving a really professional finish. Make sure you do your eyelids so they match the rest of you. You can get in under your eye. You can also use this with your concealer. There's no need to have a separate concealer brush. You can get right under your eyes. It's really soft. And because it's flat, it fits perfectly under those eyes. A little bit on the lips, take the colour down. And that is how you use your foundation brush. Powder brush. Okay, so this is if you wear powder. You could use that for a powder blusher as well if you wanted to. So just remember, if you're using translucent, just to dab and only put it in the areas that you think you need it. Don't get too powder happy. It's always nice to have a little bit of a glow. And keep it away from under your eyes. We don't want it to sit in any of the lines, okay? Kabuki. Look how gorgeous this little kabuki is. Right, so this is for your bronzer. We all need a bronzer. It puts the contours back into our face. Get it loaded up. Always stamp off a little bit of the excess. And then buff in onto the cheeks, up to the hairline, remember? Everything goes upwards. And then always put a little bit under here because that never sees the sun. And then just where the high points of your face are. It's gorgeous and soft. Because it's so big, it doesn't leave any marks. Love it. Okay, this is our gorgeous, famous stippling brush for cream blusher, okay? So how you use this, the hairs are thinner at the end so it doesn't absorb too much product so that you don't look like Aunt Sally. So I'm just running that across my cream blusher. I'll always stamp off a little bit and then smile, and it goes on the apples, the lovely apples of your cheeks. Okay, and then you can build that up. So rather than plonking on some bright colour straight away and being scared, you can build it up. The brush doesn't absorb too much in one go. You all know that I love blush. I'm just going to keep piling it on. That's the blush brush. Now we have two socket blenders because some people may put a dark colour on one, then they need a light one. So it's always good to have two. One's slightly slanted, so it might be more comfortable for your eyelid. You can decide. Or one is slightly flatter. So you can decide which one you're going to use. I'll go in with the flat one for now. And I'm just going to use a really light colour just for the base of my eyelid. Mirror here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so just get that on over the whole eyelid. It's lovely and flat, so it just fills the lid. You haven't got to do too much work. And then I'll use the other one on the other eyelid, the same colour. So this can go straight on as well. It's just a bit chunkier and a bit wider. But it covers the whole eyelid in one go. Perfect. That is your eyelid brushes. One of the most important brushes in this kit is the blender, okay? And it needs to be a teardrop shape, which is why we have got this one. It's gorgeous. Right, so I'll go in with a slightly darker colour so you can see the difference. And this fits right in to your socket line. This is what makes a whole makeup look professional, is by keeping that colour in the socket line and not beyond the socket line, okay? So this brush is exactly the right size to just fit in the socket line. You don't need to take it out or move it around. You're just pushing it back and forth in that socket, like that. Gorgeous. And then we've got a really small, tight brush, which is good for detailed work. So taking it underneath the eye and giving that nice smoky finish. Just like that. Or you can put some detail on the top of your eyelid and put a little flick in here with some darker eyeshadow. Like that. Either or. We have a brow comb, so you can brush through your brows or your lashes to get any mascara clumps out. So that's that end. And then on the other end is either the brow brush that you can put colour on to go through your brows, or you can use this as an eyeliner. I'm going to show you how. So put some dark shadow, as dark as you can get, black if you're brave enough, if not dark brown. Just put it on the end of the brush, okay? Don't smother the whole brush on it, just on the end. So it's like a stamp, sharp stamp. And all you're going to do is put the stamp on the end of the eye there, the end of the lash pointing up towards the eyebrow, and then you just powder it along the lashes. It's so much easier than using a liquid liner. And guess what? You'll get both eyeliners exactly the same size because the stamp will be that size only on both eyes. It's so hard with liquid liner to get the exact size that you want. So this is a really, really easy option. Everything's done. With all of these little beauties, that's how easy it can be when you know how. Hope you love them as much as I do. I'm so proud of them.